Okay, let me run through my list here. Nightgown, check. Baby wipes, got 'em. Beef liver dog treats for the plane ride, in my pocket. And 10 cans of pure candy sugar foam that comes out of Gillette shaving cream bottle. Check.
13 tons of AAA batteries, check. Marijuana in case we go to Colorado, check. My skates in case they let me lace them up, check. And an edible iPhone charger. I'm all set.
Can't believe we're flying to Vegas or Colorado. Not sure why we came to the airport a week in advance though, but at least we'll have time to do adult things like taxes and budget things and alcohol, and maybe I'll buy a lawnmower for my front yard and start a keto diet.
35 seconds later.
Man, being an adult sucks! I already got divorced and remarried. You got any games on your phone, man?
Oh, no. I thought it'd be a distraction, so I deleted all of them. I do got episode 21 of Pressbox Chatter downloaded, though.
Can you connect your phone to the airport speakers?
Why do you think I went to pilot school?
Oh, it's Pressbox Chatter in 10 minutes or less. Oh, it's Pressbox Chatter with Rhyno and the Birdman.
Just how everyone drew it up in their playoff bracket. The Montreal Canadiens swept the Winnipeg Jets in just 4 games, and now I have to amputate my left foot. Should have never taken that bet.
The Canadiens eliminated the Jets in just about 5 days, and we haven't had an episode in 7 days, so let's take a few minutes here to recap this round of action.
This series took a nasty turn in Game 1 when Jake Evans of the Canadiens scored a last-minute empty net goal and then led with his chin in a deliberate attempt to injure Jets leading scorer Mark Scheifele's shoulder.
Scheifele, who's well known for feeding random strangers, adopting stray kittens, and other humanitarian gestures, had skated the length of the rink to congratulate Evans on the Habs' imminent victory, only to have his sportsmanlike gesture rebuffed by the ungrateful Montreal forward, who has a history of unsuccessful attempts to injure opposing players with his head.
The NHL granted the shaken Scheifele a 4-game leave of absence to recover from the mental trauma, while Evans brazenly took advantage of Canada's universal healthcare system by seeking free medical treatment in a transparent attempt to portray himself as the real victim in the incident.
The Canadiens would go on to sweep the Jets in what many non-Habbers are calling a boring series. But are the Habs really to blame?
I mean, there is another team on the ice, right? And if the Canadiens shut them down, then doesn't that mean they're just playing pretty good hockey? On top of that, they played 11 games in just 19 nights, 3 of which were elimination games. I don't see any other Canadian team go on a run like that, right?
So it's either the Jets and Leafs absolutely suck, or the Canadiens are playing the best hockey of their season, or Cole Caulfield is the next Wayne Gretzky. All 3 are equally possible.
On another note, we've been informed that the entire Jets roster will be flying to the moon with Jeff Bezos in July because maybe they'll figure out how to play hockey there.
The East Division Finals have been a seesaw of a series. Both teams are built for a deep playoff run, and their fans are absolutely nuts. At the time of this recording, the Islanders lead the series 3-2. But after the time of this recording, they might have won at home, and the city of New York could very well be in flames right now.
Game 5 saw a lot of controversial calls, including a very weak slashing call on Bruins' Sean Kuraly, which resulted in an Islanders power play goal. With more on the bad calls against his team, here's Boston Bruins head coach Bruce Cassidy. Hey Bruce, thanks for joining us here in the communal airport hot tub.
Look, you seem to be pretty frustrated right now. Your team is on the brink of elimination unless of course they win Game 6 tonight in New York in front of the maniac Islanders fans. Now Game 5 had some controversial calls which costed your squad the game. What do you think about the Islanders' performance?
Okay, so this is my take on it. We're playing a team that has very respected management, coaching staff. They won a Stanley Cup, so it's more like the New York Saints, not the New York Islanders.
Are you saying they're going to transition to the NFL?
I don't know. I can't look into the future.
If I was a referee from Game 5, what would you say to me?
Call the game what you see and get it done right.
Now, if you were a mechanic and I was at the shop picking up my car after an accident, what would you say to me?
There was some maintenance that needed to be done.
And what about the waiters at Boston Pizza for the team's pre-game dinner? How did they do?
I don't think they were great tonight. I'm not going to lie to you. I just thought they were off.
And how were the officials in Game 5?
I don't think they were great tonight. I'm not going to lie to you. I just thought they were off.
Hello? Oh, hi, Mr. Bettman. Yeah, I'm with Bruce. Yeah, I'm in a hot tub with him. Yeah, you can talk to him. Here, Bruce, take the phone.
Yes, Bruce, Garnet Bettman here. That'll be $25,000.
It's no secret among fans that the NHL has forced players to play through a grueling regular season and playoff schedule for their own monetary benefit.
But with many players complaining the schedule is way too demanding, the league has been searching for a way to wrap up the season early.
After the Avalanche took a 2-0 series lead over Vegas, Bettman and hockey buffs unanimously agreed that the Avalanche would go a perfect 16-0 in the postseason.
Bettman tried to jump the gun and present the cup early, but the Golden Knights were not having any of it.
And now, prior to Game 3 of the second round, I would like to take this opportunity to present the 2021 Stanley Cup to the Colorado
Hey, hold on, Gary. Stoner here, Selkie nominee, worst flow in the league, horrible pair of chicklets, possibly one of the ugliest players to ever play the game. Look, we got a full T-Mobile barn tonight. Place is gonna be rockin'. The boys are feeling it too. Why don't you hold off on that? We're about to hike up that Avalanche.
I don't think that's physically possible.
F off, Gary. It's happening, brother. You in or you out?
I'm in.
Mark was right. Vegas would go on to climb 75% of the Avalanche, with a chance to finish the journey on Thursday night at the rocking T-Mobile Arena in Vegas.
Tampa and Carolina series, right? I mean, so much to talk about. Where do we even start?
I don't know, because so much happened. We could talk about this or that, or even those. Crazy series. Some of the guys scored goals, some of the guys made saves, but overall, Tampa absolutely demolished the Hurricanes.
So really, there's not much to talk about other than Tampa's dominance and Nikita Kucherov's playoff-leading 18 points.
And Andre Palat's headshot, which Spit and Chicklets co-host and former NHL pylon Ryan Whitney said was dirtier than Mark Scheifele's hit. How do people even listen to those guys anymore?
Yeah, I personally only listen to press box chatter. They give the best hockey news, like when they talked about Tampa dominating the Hurricanes, and how much happened, like the goals, and the saves, and the headshots, and the Andrei Vasilevsky and Rob Brind'Amour thing after Tampa eliminated the Hurricanes.
Yeah, Brind'Amour was talking to the Lightning goalie for a long time. Apparently this is how the conversation went down.
Hey Vasi, what's your squat PR?
Heavy.
Yeah, mine's better. Okay, no problem. Yeah, okay, what about your contract? That up soon?
Lot of money, not going anywhere. Torment Carolina for a long time to come.
Okay, how about you shut up and meet me in the goddamn parking lot, section E8.
This week, we asked you to send in topics for us to discuss on today's episode.
Let's take a look at what some of you had to say.
Previously on Press Box Chatter, Leafs blow a 3-1 series lead. And also,
Shall we make some round 2 predictions?
Sure.
Avalanche over Vegas in 6, Tampa over Carolina in 7, New York over Boston in 7, and Montreal over Winnipeg in 4.
and Montreal over Winnipeg in 4. And Montreal over Winnipeg in 4.
I don't want to say I told you so, but
Yeah, okay. What about the clip you showed me of Toronto? How did the city react to the CN Tower being lit up in Montreal's Bleu Blanc Rouge?
Very well. Let's cut live to the city to see how it is.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. Rodzilla.
I want my chips with the dip, that's all I know.
Oh, it's press box chatter in 10